Привіт, дорогі підписники та глядачі, і продовжуємо грати ми Draugen. Щось у нас попаяло в ті серії, ми побачили свою сестру, але це не так. Вот.
I will find you again.
Вже щось не лагає дуже, але трохи зменшив якість текстур. Не дуже сильно. Вона як мала дитина якась, типу, я не розумію, що з нею. Ні, то таке, типу, ну, би і ні. Йдемте дивитися. І тут була записка якась, коли ми перше заходили. О, прошуто. Камон. Камон це трохи інакше, якщо так. Камон це іспанське взагалі тут. Типу. А прошуто крудо це вже трохи інше. Це італійське прямо воно трохи смак міняє. Давай, показуй. Майстер-клас. Draugen Bolts. От, так я вмію грати. Що таке? Дітей, типу? Добрий день. Угу. А, це браття-близнюки, це я не знаю хто. Дочка, походу. Дочка якась сумна. Не сваряться. Дочка щось ховає десь в печері. Золото. Чарку ховає. Вони в церкві. Це кімната дочки. Із огр. Орк. Не знаю, ні, то непонятно, що це. Орбан Дельцин. Вона любила малювати. Ніц нема? Ні, ну я би хотів грати на високій, але воно щось трохи плаває, я не знаю чому. У мене вже все. Ноут по звезді йде. Материнська плата. Ага. Ок, закрито. Ще якесь кіно. Жили окремо, типу, як колись жили. Ок, ладно, йдемте. Це взагалі не дуже гарно, що ми пішли дивитися собі, заглядати. Та кімната закрита, но потім відкриється. Люльку. Мій дід курив з такої люльки. Не знаю, чи це взагалі нормально. Ну я клян курив. Я сигарети, але це погано, ви не робіть. Це я до йомою. Гарно. Прикольно, я би жив так. Ну, взимку було дуже холодно, але зато дивіться, класно. Ладно, йдемте вже.
I just about given up on you ever waking up.
I was looking around the house.
So we're okay with that now? Noted. Sleep well?
I dreamed of Betty. She was in the garden, and she called for me.
How about you, Lissy dearest? Oh, you know me, old fruit, wide awake at first light.
The Fretlands didn't come home, did they?
They did not. There's no sign of anyone. Aside from last night's mistwalker.
I've been thinking about that. I'd just woken up. I was groggy and the mist was thick as pea soup. I don't know if I saw what I thought I saw.
You were chasing a ghost?
I didn't get a good look. I'm not even sure there was anyone there.
Oh, there must be someone here. And I'm not talking about ghosts. Or goats. What was it you said yesterday? Maybe they're peeking at us through the windows.
I'll take a gander. The Fretlands will be home soon. And Betty's here. I know it. I feel it.
If you say so, teddy bear. Have you had your noodle juice yet?
I'm not rummaging through their cupboards.
You'll be a pill without your tea and toast, old bean. We need to get you sorted.
I'm not hungry. First point on the agenda. Find the natives.
A mission! Hot dog! I'll scout ahead. I'll meet you down by those houses.
Let's uncover your secrets, Grovik.
Ой. Ну добре. Ви не забувайте, що самого ранку треба снідати. Це дуже важливо. Можете забути вечеряти, але снідати це треба. 4 серпня 1923 року. Любимий містер Гарден. Я сподіваюся, що цей лист дістанеться вас вчасно. Ми з Йохансом, моїм чоловіком, отримали вашого листа від 9 липня. Ми радо запрошуємо вас навідати нас в цьому жовтні. Не хвилюйтеся, ви нас не потурбуєте, адже ми маємо лише одну дитину, нашу дочку Рут, і чимало місця для гостя. Ми засмучені звісткою про зникнення вашої сестри Елізабет. На жаль, я не можу потішити вас новинами, і я не думаю, що вона вже прибула у Гровік. Я буду пильнувати і відпишу вам, якщо щось про неї почую. Однак я певна, що з нею все гаразд і вона просто затрималась дорогою. Що стосується шляху, то боюся, що порому з Олесуна до Гровіку більше не існує, тож вам доведеться знайти інший спосіб перебратися через фьорд. Коли ви прибудете, то легко знайдете нашу ферму на верхній пагорба. Ви її не пропустите. Наш будинок найбільший у селищі. Будь ласка, відпишіть нам, коли остаточно визначитеся з планами подорожі або отримаєте звістку від своєї сестри. Ми з чоловіком радо чекатиме вас у жовтні. Щиро ваша Анна Френклін. Ок, ми тут на пагорбі, нам ж треба трохи човен зник. Ну та сильний шторм може бути. Добре, то ми вже подивились. Ок. Давайте тут глянемо, вона щось тут бігала, може щось тут є. Оп. А, ми ще й малюємо. А, хто ми? Ми теж репортер чи ні? Ну, це наша сестра, то вона там репортершка? Ні. А, репортершка. Репортершка, бачка, бачка. Людськими гарними, ніби якийсь, знаєте, розумний, точно розумний. Ми такі розумні. Показує, що ти там намалював. Файно, гарно. Молодець. Вмієш малювати. Я теж колись ходив до художника, хотів малювати таке, але мені виходить малювати трохи інше. Щось таке. Не знаю, графіті, можна так сказати.
Lissy,
Right by the village houses.
Відкривав двері котику.
Up here, Teddy.
Котище. Де?
Hey, eyes up here.
Йобаний, ти що там
Such
робиш?
a beautiful day. You could bottle and sell this air in Boston. It's frankly medicinal.
Холод.
Teddy?
it's chilly.
That's all you have to say? It's chilly?
You're not cold.
Why would I be?
Thought
И
you were
почему?
scouting ahead.
What do you think I'm doing? Vantage point, like on a pirate ship. I can probably see our house in Hanover from here.
Did you check those buildings?
Knocking on doors isn't a scout's job, old bean.
There must be someone around.
Only one way to find out, old sport. Did you check all the houses?
Ну зараз подивлюсь. Ну ок. Не будемо стукати. Тати. Яйці не маєте? Треба трохи солі.
Hello? Anyone here?
Why, hello, Mr. American. Please come in for a cup of tea and biscuits.
You're not helping. Also, they drink coffee here, not tea.
Savages.
Ми з Англії? А ні, чекай, ми з Америки.
No one home?
Нікого. Ти циркачка, я тобі скажу.
Hello? Who's there?
Радер.
Hello? Anyone home? September 21st, 1923. Vi desperata. Lissy, found something here. Escalated from words to stones. Blood has been spilled. The curse haunts us all. There is no hope left in... Goods for Lata. Good. God. Right. In this God-forsaken place. The death of the... Jiminy. Death of the children was the end of Grovik. Whatever remained of our souls departed with them. You should see this, Lissy. The letter just trails off. It was never sent.
Ясно, коротше, тут почалось якесь прокляття і всі малі вмерли. Може, це якесь зараження було, якийсь вірус.
Did you see this door closing?
It was just the wind, teddy bear. You're as skittish as a pussycat. There's one more house. Third time's the charm.
Ну та, я теж думаю, третє це...
Anyone home?
Unless they're playing hide and go seek, I'd say that's a no. Three strikes, you're out.
I don't think anyone's been home for a while. Someone painted the word traitor on one of the doors. And there was a letter. It sounded foreboding.
Well, you were wrong. The villagers are not indoors.
I saw some sheds down by the water. There's the general store, the church.
In other words, time for some sightseeing? Well, it's a bright and beautiful day, and we have nothing better to do.
What are you doing?
Handstands, Teddy! My record is 2 minutes. I'm working on 3. Just go on ahead. I'll catch up.
Ну, коротше.
Betty would have taken plenty of constitutionals here. She loves the outdoors.
How so?
О, коза, то ти вчора ходила? Чи тут твій друг цей? Добре, чекай секунду, як нам... Якщо на низ йти, то сюди. Десь собі руки не переламаю, то ти на дерево вилазиш, тобі що, блін, 15 років, ще впадеш, щось зробиш, типу, ну. А, це ми тут послизнулись. О, там хтось... А, ні. Там хтось стоїть.
How about we don't go back to Hanover and stay here instead?
And how would I survive?
Hunt? Harvest? Forage? People have survived here for centuries. Why can't we?
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I could learn. I'd start with goats. Goats can be eaten and milked. Probably not in that order.
Fretland and Son.
How do you figure?
It's on the sign above the entrance. And on this photograph. Frederick and Simon Fretland.
Frederick Fretland and Son.
Johann's brother and nephew.
The Fretlands have their fingers in all the pies, including the only store in town.
Also the post office and telegraph. Or maybe something that'll lead us to Betty in there.
Or at least to some canned sardines. We need to get you fed, old bean.
They had a memorial service for the accident in the mine. On July 24th, in the village church.
For something that happened 20 years ago?
It still affected their lives.
Угу. Йдемте всередину, глянемо.
Applesauce.
Why lock any doors? I can't imagine they have a problem with punks and hoodlums.
The sign says they're closed, but I thought maybe... Hello? Are you open? Is anyone there?
Can't you just bust down the door? Locks be damned.
Breaking and entering, I will not. I'll just dislocate my shoulder.
Вот вікно відкрите. Що там пише? Барнемордер. Мурдер може, типу, як вбивця. Ну давай знову, може зараз відчиниться магічним образом. Значить закрито. Шляпа. Це не шляпа Бетті? Ну, нема, то нема.
There's no damage to the rope.
I don't know what that means.
Nobody cut it. I guess the knot could have unraveled on its own.
Didn't you say you used a sailor's knot?
I'm a scholar, not a fisherman.
So who took our boat? A ghost?
I believe the tide took our boat.
If you say so. But then who are you chasing after last night? A ghost?
I don't know. It was probably all in my head.
Ну там може, типу, густий туман був. Ну ладно. Би намалював чуть-чуть лівіше, щоб вона була. Але ок. Фетленд. Замазано інше. Ніц нема. Ну йдемте тоді далі. Тих хатинок. Той.
A boat! Teddy! A hot dog! This is our ticket out of here!
Not without Betty. Besides, there's a hole in this boat. It'll sink before it gets 10 yards from shore. It's curious. The state of the boats. It's like they stopped taking care of them.
Seems short-sighted. How would they fish? Or get anywhere at all?
Ну хз.
What's this?
Remnants of the mining operation.
What, mine?
There was a mine here, but
Bitti.
it closed down 20 years ago.
I was just checking for a sense of humor. Still nowhere to be found.
Ага.
Till minne om. It's a memorial. 3 men died when the mine collapsed in 1902. Georg Hatlestad, Niels Framberg, Arne Fretland.
See, this is what working a regular job. Did you say Fretland?
The younger brother who was mentioned in the article. He was just 19.
How long had he been working in the mine? That's too young for a dirty job like digging into rock.
We're in the real world, Lissy. Most teeners don't have the luxury to idle away their days with games and witty repartee.
Ouch.
Ну, ти
The
трошки
newspaper said the
душний,
accident
але це
forced the
правда.
mine to shut down.
What does any of this have to do with us?
I still don't know why Elizabeth came here,
And you think it has something to do with this mine?
or with what it did to the village. Maybe.
Ну слухай, тут щось сталося, і вона, напевно, приїхала, бо хотіла розказати цю історію.
I don't understand why they just leave this here. Like an altar to adversity. It's creepy.
Rustic superstition. Perhaps they believed they'd attract bad luck if they moved it.
What did they use this for?
Bringing the ore down from the mine before it was loaded onto boats.
So, diamonds? Gold? Or just boring old silver?
Iron ore.
Or what?
Rock, which contains iron
I know.
deposits that...
Okay, Edward. Where do these tracks lead?
To the mine. Where else would they go?
I don't know. A castle up in the mountains? Where the frost giants live? And this is how they receive their monthly offering of meat from the villagers. Goat.
Вот як колись мили. В річці. Ок. Ну йдемте ще там подивимося. Просто щоб знати.
No trespassing for traitors.
Cool. Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side?
It's not safe.
Oh, horse feathers! You may be the most boring man in this country. Where's your sense of adventure, old sport? Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
I've had enough adventure on this side of the fence. Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
You're such a terrible bore, Teddy Bear.
Та й ще
I'll
та
wager
ні.
1,000 clams you'll jump this gate at some point, if you believe Betty's on the other side.
Frederick Fretland. Who are these traitors he refers to?
What now? We've looked everywhere.
There really doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Maybe we missed something. An important clue. How about the general store? We haven't been inside yet.
It looked deserted, but worth another look, I guess.
Ну йдемте ще глянемо, що. Але ми ще не всюди подивилися, там от ця хатинка. Ну так, клас. Ну то, напевно, через те, що я поставив середні текстури, то й воно. Ну давай. Класний вид. Ну ладно. Ну, клас, малюєш прикольно. О! Я тільки що.
Is that? Lizzie, come here. It's Betty's hat. She was here. She could still be in there. Betty? Betty!
Are you sure, Edward? I mean, it's just a hat. Is it even a hat? I'm not
I know
sure.
my sister's hat, Lizzie. I have to get inside.
What about the breaking and entering part?
I could care less what they call it.
Ну, ок. Чекай, тут було. О. А тут і так нікого немає,
Here's
що
an
тут
open
цей.
window.
You seem eager to break the law. I approve.
It won't budge.
Don't be a milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
I can't believe I'm actually breaking.
Ну
Whoops,
давай
Daisy.
сильніше. Оу.
No
Бажай
lie,
ще
Teddy.
голову собі.
You're such a sap.
Вставай. Просто вдарився головою.
Edward Charles Harding.
Tanty, world traveler, cat burglar.
A cat burglar would, by definition, enter a building on a higher
Jeez.
floor.
The state of this place.
Oh, Betty,
Edward,
I hope you weren't here when.
is this blood?
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's all right then. What does it say? Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
Barn means child, and mortar, that's.
Child murderer. Edward, they murdered a child?
Someone thought so.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the store.
I'm not sure how I feel about being in here.
Don't be ridiculous. We're all alone. What else do you suggest we do? It's been cut. Why?
To remove someone from the picture.
That's just rude.
It's from the opening of the mine in 1897. That's Frederick, Johann's brother.
And the boy could be the younger brother who died.
Frederick clearly did not want anything to do with his twin brother.
Сварились.
Really did a number on this place.
Why would they do this to one of their own?
Anger and fear trump civility. Why would Frederick keep a list of what he calls traitors?
What did they do to him?
Cross him in some way? Why else keep a list of undesirables?
Та гімнюки обшати. Ти вже вдерся сюди, той хулі. Телеграм.
Out of order.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
S-O-S. What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
Your life of crime continues.
The keys are all gone.
Some thieving thieves beat you to it. Rascals.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
It's from Simon. Casa. I don't know what that word means.
Хата. Каза
Yai
плюють.
put it means I put. Nurkel is key.
He put the key in the casa?
Casa. I wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But where to?
Somewhere safer. Or more convenient.
Can we really trust your translations? You only started studying a month ago.
I spent the summer reading, and I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind, it's a sponge.
Відчинимо, щоб якщо щось скажемо. Тут було відкрито. Просто двері відкрий і все. Свіже повітря зайде.
Damnation. The hat's in here.
Calm down, old boy. Anyway, how's the hat going to help us?
Who knows what else is in here?
А, в касі.
All right, okay.
Casa.
So that's what it means. Cash register. All right. You're a genuine gangster now, old fruit. Don't worry. If you get busted, I'll come visit you in the big house. Wasn't there supposed to be a key?
Here it is.
All right. Okay. Everything's Jake. We made it into the
Гроші нам не
store.
треба,
I'm
мене.
sure we'll find a way through that door.
Якраз зараз закінчиться, напевно. Тут, напевно, Тут треба речі і знаходити. Странно, що нікого нема.
It is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not
Betty
sure
was
that's...
here. Not long ago.
Okay, but if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
You know best, Edward. So, what now? If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
What's that?
A handwritten note.
I'm not blind. What does it say, you silly goose?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johann, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth. Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered. This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... what's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have fallen by accident. The note ends there. Frederick never finished it. And Johann never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. If Johann
The
thought...
mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September 17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rocks below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward, come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The one in the note? I bet you a million clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy, wait.
Коротше, добре, давайте ми тут закінчимо. Продовжимо вже наступний раз. Дякую всім за перегляд. Не забудьте підписатись на канал. Якщо ви новенькі, поставити дзвіночок, аби не пропустити нове відео. Поставити вподобайки, якщо вам подобається. Логічно це, так. Якщо не подобається, ставте все рівно. Це трошки нелогічно, але це логічно, логічність. Логіка логічна. І дайте знати, як вам ця гра. І побачимось на наступний раз. Тут було вбивство, або нещасний випадок, тому будемо дивитися і дізнаватися. Всім